Hello, everybody. I want to welcome you to Compass Games Town Hall, episode 96, and it's September 19th, 2024. Glad you could be here with us tonight, and let's go ahead and bring in Bill and Billy Thomas. Hi, guys. How are you doing today?
Hey, good.
So, right, lots of going on. I think there's a certain surprise that, as the saying goes, the cat is now out of the bag, I believe, that people know what the surprise was, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, so I need to address something.
Okay.
It came up online or wherever, okay, that the last episode, which we've done 95 of these, and there's been other episodes that kind of went flat, okay, where there was nothing, where there was no comments or stuff, or it just went flat for a little while. Nobody was talking and stuff like that, okay, and some people, well, whatever, okay, said, well, you should have an agenda, okay? That's not what a town hall is, and that's what we never were. We don't pre-record. We go off the cuff. You can ask any questions. So we don't do agendas. We might have some stuff we might want to talk about, okay? But if you got it, this is a town hall. It's not a seminar. It's not a it's not where whatever, okay? We're a town hall where the audience has to be part of the process. If the audience is flat, okay, then to be honest, I'm going to be flat, okay, and I'm not going to be as excited. So people said, "Oh yeah, you should have an agenda." Well, that's not what this is. This is we meet here to talk about stuff. I have no agenda, okay, and that's the way it's going to be for the next 100 episodes, okay. Yeah, no syllabus either, okay. And so that's what I wanted to say is that we're a town hall, and it's up to the interaction between us and you guys that makes it happen. We don't pre-record stuff.
Sure.
You guys can ask whatever you want to ask for, okay, and so that was it. I thought that was an interesting comment that we got after 95 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay. And look, if it's not your cup of tea, okay, or not, then then don't come on and listen.
All righty.
This is what we do. We act like we're at a dinner table. You guys ask stuff, and again, if you don't have stuff, then we think of stuff as we go on, but sometimes, you know, this is a surprise to everybody. I'm not a professional entertainer.
Oh, come on now.
I know.
I don't know about that. I heard you're side hustling on the side. You got some comedy routine.
Yeah, I think I'm and here's what I say. Okay. I don't even think they do live television shows anymore. Do they? Remember back in the 70s and 80s that they used to do live television, like some sitcoms and stuff?
Yeah, that's yeah. We all think you're lip syncing, Bill's what's going on. We think this is all recorded, and you're just lip syncing live.
I don't think you can record this. You couldn't remember to say it the second time anyway.
What?
You can't.
Oh yeah, no, I can't even. I can't remember what I said.
Somebody said all the agendas are hidden. There's only hidden agendas.
Yes, hidden agendas. So it's all up to you guys. You guys motivate me or not motivate me, as the case may be.
Yeah, and I got to use this more. You know, I'll remind everybody you can post your comments and questions, and we'll be happy to get to those. But the big news, of course, which I want to share because it's now on Facebook here. Somebody posted here in Compass Games Enthusiast group is somebody's got a little picture here of Victory at Sea. So Victory at Sea was the little surprise that you dropped. I guess it's people just started receiving it. I think that's one of the first few posts I've seen of it. I know people said they got charged like last week. They were saying, I know it's coming, but I think that's one of the first posts I've seen of the actual game. So.
Yeah, all of them are in the mail.
Yeah, so I think I haven't seen too many posts of people showing photos of it arriving. That's the first one I've seen with Michael Perry about an hour ago. So I'm happy to see. People should all be receiving it now. So what prompted you, since some people might ask, since you've got such a rigorous schedule you keep, you and Billy, what prompted you to decide to sort of surprise everybody? This is the first time I know of a surprise like this, I think, in several years.
No, No, that's not true because we surprised everybody with Bismarck.
True, Bismarck.
We didn't go through Kickstarter with that.
Yeah.
That's true. No Kickstarter and Bismarck. So what was the idea behind?
There was no idea.
Just was no idea. Just wanted to do it and
so
get it out there.
Wanted to do it, get it out there, and
All right.
yeah. Somebody asked, did we contact the designer on Trial of Strength? Yes, we did.
Yes, we did do that. Thanks for the suggestion. I think I heard it from you first, you and Billy first, about I didn't realize it was available again. So you told me about it, and we were able to establish contact.
Yeah, no, we did contact and we dropped out.
Yeah, we did drop out. We tried to make something work there and didn't quite go as hoped.
Yeah,
but,
wasn't my new phrase today is it wasn't my cup of tea.
Yep, I think that's a good way to put it. There's already a question about the catalog, Billy. They're already wondering how that's going for you. How's the catalog shaping up this
Good,
year?
yeah. Almost done. Just have a couple more changes, and it'll get sent off to the printers, and then it'll be on its way, I guess. Well, we'll have to review it out. They give us like a big proof, like a full size proof that we can check, and then after that, it'll be any changes, and then it'll probably be at maybe end of the month going out, maybe early October. So
sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. We got a few questions trickling in. Let me know, Bill, what you'd like to cover next. What I can do is I can talk about the release schedule, talk about the newsflash and the 2 new pre-orders that went up since the last week. So we can cover those 2 new pre-orders, talk about the Kickstarter that's ongoing right now. That's still happening. And then I did sneak in a quiz if anybody wants a quiz for at the end. I've got a few games to provide updates on. So that's sort of the smorgasbord I'm bringing to the table tonight, but I want to start with what you'd like to cover. You guys would like to cover first.
Yeah. Well, there's some.
Here's a question here, maybe. A bunch of questions coming in. Thanks, everybody.
Well, Battle Hymn 2 is finally, thank God, it's been a long road. Should be off to the printers in a month, and then we should be releasing that one finally. Geez, that's been off. What are you doing? What?
They were looking at all that. Okay, other comments. There's a lot of good comments coming here. Here's another one on burning banners.
Can I answer that one?
Any?
Okay. Geez. Yeah. Okay. Now you're going too fast. Slow down, will you?
Oh, okay. Well, everybody took your.
And Battle Hymn 2 is actually going to be out April or May. Gladiators, we're going to kickstart next year.
Okay. All righty. All right. We'll move on to the next question.
Yes.
From Derek's Hobbies, Interests and Life Moments. I like that. I like that tagline.
Yeah, I think the designer is actually might be starting to work on that. Okay, so it's moving along. It's going to add more. What, Bill?
I suppose it's going to be another 2 maps and 4 factions.
Yeah, it's going to be another 2 maps and 4 factions.
Great.
So we look forward to that. Probably go on Kickstarter sometime mid next year.
All right. And I know regarding Vassal modules, just so you know, we typically get them out about 90 days, 3 months after the release shipping date. So
yeah, I think I told Mo that's going to be out like October 15th. So that's going to be out.
This one's on our schedule to come out pretty soon. So just so everybody knows our policy, we do work on Maurice Fitzgerald manages all our Vassal development, and we shoot for like a 90-day release window, just so you know how we handle it across the board. SG Brown on YouTube's asking, how is it going with The Last Gamble? How are sales going?
Good. Yeah, no, they're good.
All right. And then Doomsday Volume 3.
Yeah, what we're doing is we're really trying to get Combat 3 out first. Strike North, the maps are done. I don't even see that coming out. Yeah, I don't see that coming out next year. That's down the road. It's not even on pre-order yet. But what we did in the catalog is we did something a little different. Okay, we did something a lot different. Okay, we really, I really spent the time, okay, with the group and everything else to finally give realistic dates.
Yeah.
Okay, because one of the problems was some of these back games really got held up. And so when you look at the catalog and see those dates, okay, those are where in the past, you probably say, well, we've seen dates on games in the past. Okay, that's not going to be true anymore. Those dates are probably 90 to 90. There's always movement, but I would say those dates are about 95% that they're going to happen now that we've got the production schedule and we can look at things. Somebody did ask about so when you get that and it says 2025, if it says 2026, okay, those games are going to be out in that time period.
All right.
Okay, some might be, if anything, some might be earlier than later. But we decided, because I was looking at it, and we never did a very good job. Probably because we didn't have a very tight grip on some of these games. Okay, with the designers and with the developers and with the artists, and then now we've really, over the past year and a half, really tightened things up across the board with getting the team together, whether Brittany, John, Billy, Julian, okay, even Adam, all our artists. We're working better as a team now, okay, so we can make better predictions, and with the designers. So
there's a big focus too, obviously, and especially from my side, given the history, there's games that are older games on the pre-order for more than 2-3 years that have to be cleared out. So that's really been my primary focus, and even more so. And we even clarified as far as some of the things behind the scenes, as far as proper proofing and things like that. But definitely on the older pre-order titles, we want to obviously clear out the aging backlog of games that we have. So absolutely. So
Operation 333. Okay, what happened was, see, we always had a pay later, pay now routine. Now we don't anymore. Okay, we stopped that like 3 years ago. But what happened was that some people that like to pay now. Okay, so I think there were like 10 people that had paid now for like Operation 333, and we refunded that to them.
Right.
Okay, because delayed is a very interesting word on that. I don't even think it's coming out. Okay, but we're working on it. Okay, the designers just John's working with that. We had another guy
open door
involved.
Yeah, we have an open door with the designer. It's just a matter of first-time designer hitting the finish line has been elusive, I guess I would put it that way. But we're always open to working with new designers, and it just hasn't reached the finish line for us to be able to execute on the plan to get it out. So we're staying hopeful there. But like you said, you did the refunds. And then a question from Tim on YouTube about how's the World War II Commander Market Garden coming along.
Yeah, I think in the catalog it's 2025, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, there we go. All right, and then on Pontiac's War, let me just share this maybe really quickly.
Yeah, Pontiac's War has moved up, and actually is going to be our next Kickstarter after whatchamacallit.
Yeah, I've got it actually right here. So if you look on screen, on our homepage, we have the release schedule on the left side of the screen. On the right is our releases. So obviously Victory at Sea is in the top slot because people are just receiving it now. But on the left, upcoming titles, this is the order of releases, and we've added Pontiac's War. So David Myler, hope that puts a smile on your face that it's actually now showing up on our release schedule. We only show about 6 games or so, but it's definitely in the queue. So just want to share that with you, that it is definitely coming, absolutely coming. So, all right.
And the other thing we did is we actually are going to reprint. Bill, 9 years. So that's off. Yeah.
I think some people were asking about 9 Years War in the previous episode. So you're going to do a reprint of 9 years. Okay, awesome. Panzerkrieg, just finalizing plans with the artist on that one. So we'll have, I'll have an update on that one for sure. Next episode, we're just in the middle of sort of getting things set with the artist on that. But I'll give an update on that next time I'm on. I'm happy to do that. Tank Leader, I know that's been worked on with Brittany in the final QAQ, and
Yeah,
David
Tank Leader.
yeah.
Tank Leader goes to the printer either. I think Tank Leader and Battle Him 2 go to the printer next month at the end of October. Okay, so those are going to be around mid, like I said, April to June of next year, because we're just going to get them out.
Yep,
because they've been way too long. But
that
the other
one,
ones I can understand people having issues with, like Panzer Krieg and things got
gummed up.
Yeah, whatever reason. But Tank Leader is a whole different game.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not just a reprint.
It's not a simple reprint. Same maps.
So
There's new maps, new stuff, and that sort of delayed things. In hindsight, yeah. Hope, obviously it's going to be worth the wait. And Dave Pentland's been great.
What's AWI?
There's a one.
Which one? Sorry.
There's AWI.
Any
news? You see a comment? You probably see a comment.
AWI game's coming. I don't know what AWI.
There's too many comments. I can't keep up with the one you're probably looking.
I don't know what AWI is.
AWI, American War of Independence. I don't know. I'm guessing.
I don't know. But Combat 3 is actually wrapping up to go to the printers within the month. So we're finalizing that, and that's almost done. I know Brittany and Adam are going through some final things they had to change.
Yep.
So that's good. Yeah. Sea Power in the state. Here's what happened. Okay. And I think this is what has happened in the last 6, 7 months or 8 months. Okay. We had games we had older games. Okay. That have been on the pre-order for years. Okay. So our focus was to get those. Hitler's Last Gamble, Iron Armor, Bismarck, there were Schutztruppe. Okay, so all those games. So what happened is games that just went on pre-order like 2 years ago, which is what Sea Power, all got pushed. Okay, because those are on pre-order. Okay, so CNR, Sea Power in the state. I know there was Grand Fleet or whatever that's called, got pushed. Spring Prelude, Brief Border Wars, all got pushed because those just came on pre-order maybe a year, 2 years ago. Okay. So what our focus is on getting those games that have been out there for a long time, get those wrapped up. So that's why Sea Power and State has been dropped. Okay. Not saying it's not getting done. It is almost done. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's why, because pre-orders that went up 2 years ago, okay, or a year ago, are taking the back seat. To the dock.
Let's see. Charles, thanks for the kind comments about the artwork for Tank Leader. Glad you were able to check it out. Sounds like AWI, I guessed, right? American War of Independence. I don't know what the original question
was. I
was.
know, but I don't know. Are they talking about End of Empire? I don't know what they're talking about.
Okay. Specific game? Yeah, let us know if there's more details about that.
Specific game.
We'll be happy to answer that. Any news on the Fleet series? Actually, that's going to be Maurice Fitzgerald's working on that. He's just helping wrap up another project right now for us. So he's going to be heads down. And don't forget, he does the Learn to Play videos, guys. And he's spent many weeks. First, he got Last Gamble out, many weeks of production behind the scenes. And now he's wrapping up, close to wrapping up Iron Armor. So he's been very busy behind the scenes with the Learn to Play series. And Iron Armor is coming very soon. I know Mo will talk about it. Here in the chat thread as well. So,
call up. Somebody said the final upcoming grant map, okay, on the website looks like a playtest map. No offense taken. John, let's see if it is a playtest. I think it's the final map.
I think I got the artwork from Julian, so it shouldn't be, but I'll go there. So let me share my screen.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know. It doesn't look like a playtest map to me, but who knows?
Let me go there. So I'm sharing my screen.
Crazy.
Let me hide the comment so we can do this together. So here's the map, which I believe, I got this from Julian.
Oh yeah, why does that look like a playtest map?
So maybe I can zoom in a little.
Hey,
you know what it is? It's the resolution. Yeah, the resolution could be maybe a little bit better of the file. It's a certain file size limitation we have, so it's not going to be it's probably better to see yourselves on your monitors, but I do see here that the resolution's not quite what it could be, but that's a file size issue. It's a pretty big file. So
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, John.
okay. All right. Well, there you go. But I believe that is the final map. That is the final map.
Yeah,
so,
no. So if you,
Yeah.
so that is the final map. So.
yeah, that is the final map right there. So it just doesn't look as clear, as precise, given the file size.
It is the final map. Yeah, no, that looks like the final map with the little X's and point to point.
I can check back with Julian to verify because that's.
Oh no,
that's
it's the final map. I can tell.
Okay, all righty. Well, there we have that one.
Final map.
Okay, and thanks everybody.
Now, what other questions we got? See, now this is now 25 minutes have gone by.
One of my favorite games, Wabbit Wampage. I've actually played that.
Listen to me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, honk. 25 minutes have gone by, and this is what I'm talking about. This is why it works.
Things are out of control, right?
Yeah, this is out of control. What else do we got? I love you.
We got the Mets ahead of the Phils, 7-3. Just wanted to get that out there.
Wabbit Wampage. Yeah, we got a new dog. Okay, a 4.5 Australian Shepherd.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he could have collie in him. Yeah. He's a bigger dog I ever get because I like Chihuahuas and I like small dogs. But this is 36 pounds.
I heard you named him Vassal. Is that true?
Yeah, and he's got kennel cough.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Pretty common.
No, he's honking like a duck. Like a goose. Oh my God. It's
You'd have had him on the show tonight.
He was honking, and I said, what did I say, goose? Duck.
They can't hear it though.
Yeah, they can't hear it.
He's upstairs. Okay. He's been better today.
Yeah, he's been better. He's a good boy.
But
I'm excited to meet him. So that's great news. Congratulations.
Rescue dog.
We do have some Command Magazine games coming together as a 4-pack. I know we did a survey a while back, and I think Julian presented that in a previous town hall. But you've got me, Bill. You've got me earmarked for some more.
Know why? Here's why. Okay, Compass is going on in a sort of a different direction. And I'll tell you what that direction is. Ask me what the direction is. Yeah.
Oh, Bill. So what is the direction that Compass
I'm not
is,
telling you. I'm going to mute you and tell everybody else.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'll mute myself.
The direction is no more. I don't want to say this as no more as a thing, right? But I do want to say.
I don't know which.
Leave options open. Leave a door open.
I'm going to leave the door open. Okay. We were doing a lot of new designers and stuff like that. That's always been really our forte. What? Okay. So what we're going to do now, there's going to be errata.
What's that? What's that? Errata for the show, you mean? Yeah, we'll have errata for the show.
Yeah. But my point is, what we do is we have a group of designers now who we've worked with, that have more games coming our way. So that's what we're focusing on. Okay, we're not focusing on the one-off anymore. Okay, so what we're doing is now that we have repeat designers, we know what they're, we know the good, the bad, and everything else. We can monitor it. So that's what we're doing. So I don't see Command will come when we're ready for it. When we need fillers, to fill. But right now we've got so much product going through the pipeline. Okay. Oh yeah, this is like he's got to talk to his lawyer first. Oh well, no, I don't know what I say. I don't pay lawyers because they're a waste.
They pay me.
Yeah, they pay me for the privilege.
We might have some lawyers. We might have some loyal customers that are lawyers. So I don't.
Lawyers are okay, but
there you go.
They're not my All right. They charge me way too much. I do it myself.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about what's going on behind the tables or in the warehouse. I know Billy's doing some big games as well. Had one this past weekend, maybe it was. Can you share what you guys have been playing or setting up?
Yeah, Bill.
Yeah, we went through a turn, so it was like 5 impulses of lightning strikes.
Lightning strikes.
With Dave,
Blacklear.
designer. One of his play testers that came up me, Julie, and Brittany, and yeah, no, it went well. It's. I mean, obviously with the designer, so it's easier to you comprehend stuff because he explains it, and it's very simple compared to what I thought it was gonna be with the size of how many charts, the rule book, the scenario book, how big it is. It was very simple to get, and we enjoyed it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it, Bill said.
That's it.
That's all he's got.
What about for you, Bill?
Yeah, what about you, dude?
What do I got
What do you got?
Empty, dude.
No, I got my favorite games that I set up and just keep there.
Same ones, not going to share.
Yeah, same
Keep it
ones.
quiet.
Nothing there.
All right, I'll talk about the Eastern Front operational quad here in a second. Any news on the Carrier remake? John Southard, I think you had a sort of a game plan with John Southard for what's coming.
Yeah,
out.
he's working on it.
Yeah, I know for Compass Expo, he wants to do he'll be doing a play test of Carrier Battles Guadalcanal. So he's got that as a special event for Expo. And I should talk about, we do have our special events. Our first draft of our special events are now posted on the website. So we do have that coming, which is a new design. That's a new design, though. That's not like Carrier.
Yeah, somebody asked a question, and Billy heard this online, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, I've seen a couple times.
Okay, it's just insanity. Okay, I guess John Edwards. Okay, Russian campaign, the one that
the one I had,
did. Yeah, they pulled it from GMT for whatever reason. Okay, and people said, "Oh, it's Compass gonna do it." Okay, that's no. Okay, we have no desire or intent to do it. Okay, we have our own Russian campaign, so no, we have no intentions. We weren't behind it.
Yeah.
Okay, like people
No,
said, Compass was behind it. Jeez. And no, we don't understand that because, okay, why they would do that? Okay, well, we didn't do it, you bazoobs. Okay, because that was a decision made by John.
That was just John Edwards and myself.
Yes, that had nothing to do with Compass.
Yeah.
Okay, so even when we're not involved, we get the garbage.
Yeah.
That's why you're still influencing the world there.
We're really influencers. But we like our Russian campaign is what we like. Okay, and that's all we're gonna do.
All right, Victory at Sea, props on Victory at Sea, beautiful mounted map. So E4 Airmen's received it. We got some names for the dog. If you're looking to rename your dog, we've got Earl of Errata. So there's a nice name.
You didn't tell
Sir Vassal Errata the First.
Oh,
the dogs. You didn't tell him his name.
So here's
Wesson.
also Sir
Wesson.
Vassal Errata the First. I sort of like the ring of that. Sounds pretty official. So thanks, Mo, for the suggestion for the dog name there.
Yeah, thanks, Mo. I don't know where
Very
Mo's
good.
going.
Let's see. Kevin Hoyt has a good question here.
God.
When producing games, do you consider hexes versus point-to-point or areas or just card-based games in terms of establishing a production pipeline? In other words, what do you prefer? Do you prefer certain types of games over others? I know what your thoughts on unit facing are in games.
No.
I know that one. And then he talks about some other
things. I know something. If you look at our catalog, we have them all across the board.
Yeah,
okay, we have point-to-point. We have it's not... I don't really let it. I don't dictate those terms. Okay, usually it's the designer, the developer, and really it goes back to what the designer lays out the game. Okay, when he's designing it, whether he wants point to point. I don't go and say, "Hey, you have point to point, change it to hex." I've never done that, and I never will. Right. And when producing, do you consider no? The production pipeline is what's available. Okay, what's done and what. So if I got 5 area games tomorrow, okay, coming through the production, they're all done, then 5 area games get produced. I don't look at it that way. Am I producing a card game or I look at what's done and what's able to be released is really the is really what I do. So I don't go to any designer and say, "Hey, I don't want you to use cards. I don't want you to have." Now, Billy tells me there's a new thing going on where people with burning banners and a couple other games, they're not going to buy because they're dice-driven games.
Like to, yeah.
You
Oh,
roll
that's-
dice instead of a
Yeah, I've
table.
never heard of dice driven.
Yeah, that he doesn't want
that's
to
a new
buy
one.
Burning Banners because it's not really a war game because you throw dice.
For the result, to get the result.
Yeah, for the result. Well, you want to know
Yeah.
something, and
I think
yeah.
it's more rare to find a game that doesn't.
Yeah, it
do
is what it
dice
is.
than does.
It is what it is.
But no, I really don't.
Look, I
I don't come in there and say I don't let my preference dictate games
Mhm.
we do. Okay,
well-
because it's not about me; it's about the customer. I
So I'll
like
make
that.
sure every game. I'll make sure every future game has unit facing options in it, just for Bill.
Oh yeah, I hate unit facing. Oh, God.
There must be a story behind that. There's got to be. There's got to be
No,
a
you
dark
want to know
moment
why?
in
It looks messy.
It looks messy.
It
because
looks
they're not-
messy on a map, and I don't understand. Yeah, it's just messy.
I got you.
Well, but that doesn't mean I've done facing games, flanks. Like we're doing Mon's game is facing.
Yeah.
So
All right.
yeah, no,
Any plans after Iron Armor 5th Corps? I can speak to that unless you want to, Bill.
yes, they're doing which one? The British one,
British Army of the Rhine, BAOR is next, and then
they're going to Korea.
Then we're doing Korea. So we just started the project site for Iron Armor Korea. So that is the next two
Yeah, so
games.
that's pretty exciting.
Yep. It looks like Tim's getting Last Gamble on the table, and he loves. I saw another comment just when I talked about Mo earlier about the Fleet series, why that's delayed. Yeah, he's really done a heavy investment in these learn to plays lately. Really huge projects. So glad to hear that's worked out. And that looks like Tim Zell's got a Walk the Rhine scenario. So a little talk about Last Gamble. Cactus
Yeah,
Air Force. Yeah, we're definitely wrapping that up. Just doing the final rules layout, some tweaks. I saw some minor corrections posted in the last 48 hours that are being taken care of. So I sent Julian some files on that as well.
See, because I think we're about a year and a half away from. Yeah, I think we're a year and a half away from when you see things go on the website for pre-order, right?
Yeah, it's going out.
That it's going out within 6 months. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that is my goal, is to have things on that when we put up a pre-order, it's really, even though it's not going to be 2-3 years, it's going to be like 6 to 9 months when that game gets out. Okay. And that's why we've got to clear up the old stuff and get everything done.
Okay,
So
Greg's
that's
just
my
talking.
game plan.
Greg's talking about we don't lock him up in the dungeon. Well, we do. We do actually have Greg in a dungeon to do game designs because we want like 30 of them. But otherwise, we don't dictate to Greg. So
Yeah,
Greg
I like Greg.
Yeah, Greg's good
He's
guy.
not a bad guy.
Let's see here. And then is there a timeline for the World War III 1989 Asian Front?
I think I got that list. Here's my goal. And it's going to be, I think, January of 2026. That one and Lightning Strikes are going to be our 2026. What I like to do is I like to have two good games. Bad terminology. I like to have two big games. Well, whatever. I'll go back off on that. I like to start the year with a bang. Oh, okay. And this year, 2025, it's going to be Golden Age of Piracy. It's going to be Stellar Horizon 2. Those are going to be my January releases. Next year, it's going to be Lightning Strikes and Third World War.
That's exciting. And Jeffrey Phipps, a great designer who's doing
Oh,
the Mons game, and he's doing another project as well already. Looks exciting. He says there's not really facing in his game, so he just wants to get on Bill's good side there. And then Vicky, who's part of the...
Wait. No. With 2-hour turns can change. Is he sure?
I'm gonna let him drive that one because
Well, I guess he's the designer, but why did I think it had facing?
I'll leave that one to Brittany. She's been working with him on the project. She can comment better than I can.
It has plotting. Yes. That's
Okay.
what I didn't like.
All right,
Yes.
there we go.
Yes. Okay, but not saying I don't. No, I don't like plotting.
Sorry, I wrote the rules.
All right. And
Yeah,
then
both the
Vicky's
good
been working
job.
on Cactus Air Force
Sorry about
pilot,
that.
and her update is just wrapping up the rules and looking to have a pre-production copy, hopefully in time for Expo.
Yeah, it's not technically a pre-production copy.
Well, it's a
it's a pre-production
it's a
sample. It's got like a map, the counters and cards, but they're not like fully on like quality paper either.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a step down because it's just a sample so people can play it and see the final thing. Because
all right. Any timeline for our World War II Arnhem World War II Commander?
2025.
2025. All right, there we go. And Jeffrey wrote the rules, so there at least.
Well, then I'm going to believe him.
And he's looking. Some people looking forward to Mons. Of course they are. It's going to be a great game.
Yeah, no, it's World War I. I'm going to set it up.
And here he is, Bella Woods. Jeffrey's teasing you, Bill. He's proofing another project.
No, because he's going to have like 2 or 3 in a box. Because we talked about that at our convention once. I said, hey, why can't we put little battles instead of doing a big one battle?
Yeah,
have like 3 battles in a game box because that would interest more people. So Perfect. He said, okay.
All right. And then Justin on YouTube says on the website using Mozilla browser, because Bill's very technical, he can solve this probably right now. He's only seeing 1 pre-order, but he knows he has more than that. Can you look? So I don't know, Justin, if you've tried, if you have other browsers installed, just to check it against other browsers. So if it's a Mozilla specific problem, we can report that to our website.
That's a technical problem.
And Bill loves technical problems. He handles those all the time.
No, what? Here's what happens. I get some of these sometimes, right? Uh-huh. So when they say, hey, I can't see your pre-order. I can't see my pre-order. I can't see my order. So I go on and I go, I see it. So I email them back and I say, no, I see it. And they go, okay. They never ask, well, why can you see it and I can't see it?
Yeah.
And
so we're troubleshooting already for you here in live time. But we'll, like I said, best case scenario, send us an email with screenshots, and that always helps us, and we can get things resolved on the back end. So that's what we can do there. All right, I think I covered. There are a few things I skipped because I'm going to be showing some. I'll be showing some games that came up in the chat, so that's why I skipped some of those. So let me just defer to you, Bill or Billy, if there's anything else you wanted to cover. We have 2 new pre-orders we should probably mention just to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Let's mention them.
So we do mention them in our newsletter, by the way. So it's right here. It's World War III, 1989, East Asia Front, and Gladiators, Blood and Glory. That's a Gregory M. Smith design. It's 2-player and solitaire both. Most people know Gregory for his solitaire, pure solitaire designs. This is actually 2-player game, but also can be played solitaire. So we'll start with Gladiators right here. So we have the product. We have the pre-order pages up for Gladiators. So please check it out. You manage, I can't pronounce this probably right. Didn't learn Greek, but Ludus. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. It's a gladiator training school, and you're going to have a bunch of gladiators, and they're going to be obviously going into the arena and doing what they do. I don't think there's cell phones or walkie-talkies in this version. I think that's a future variant we're going to do with what's happening in the world. But check it out, the product page here. There's going to be a Kickstarter. Bill, you mentioned when the Kickstarter is. I think beginning of the year, next year, is going to be the Kickstarter for this, correct? For Gladiators, Kickstarter time frame?
Yeah, 2025.
2025. And then the other one, again, obviously immensely popular with everybody as well, besides Gregory's games, is the Third World War series. So here we have World War III, East Asia Front. And we've got 4 different battles. You can see it on the box cover. We've got, I think it's 3.5 maps. We show the counter sheets as well, the front sides. It's going to be another big product. So lots of information also about refinements or enhancements needed for the series based on the unique characteristics of this theater of war, if it had happened in 89. So there are some new rules coming into the system as well. And you can, for those that have Bill's size of a house, you can definitely combine both games, the Third World War series with this one. So you can do some big mega gaming event at your house. So those are the 2 new pre-orders we have. So just want to.
And guess what?
What?
That is the name, and it's staying that way.
Oh, yes. Somebody was asking, why is it not called Third World War series?
Because why, guys? Because I decided not to call it that. Because we got people, I don't like the name. Blah, blah, blah. Jesus. You want to know something? I have never seen, Right, Bill?
And it has dice in the box too. We use dice to resolve combat. What are we going to do?
I have never seen such pettiness. Okay, I don't like the title. Why did you do? Okay, you don't. Okay, that's the title I chose. Okay, you don't like it. You don't like it. You know, it's just incredible how people harp on. I won't say it, but just so you know, that is the title. It's not changing unless I want to change, but I don't want to change at this moment.
Oh, you know, the next thing coming
I decided to use that title.
So we got to make sure our dice are balanced in our games. I think that could come up next, Bill. You got to be careful.
Crazy nuts. It's just unbelievable.
All righty.
Let's
and
enjoy the game. I probably got 2,000 games that I have up in the attic and stuff, and I don't think I ever said, geez, I don't like the title of that game. I have books. I don't say I don't like the title of that game.
There you go. So I think that's safe to say it's gonna be World War III. 1989 East Asia Front, and that's what it's gonna be. By the way, we've got a Kickstarter going on for another 12 days. We've got a whole bunch of backers besides the pre-orders for the game. So almost 400 backers. So I want to say thank you to everybody. We'll have some more updates during the campaign. We've done 2 updates already. Thanks to Brittany for posting the updates so far, and we're going to have more because we've got 12 days to go. So please check out Golden Age of Piracy when you can. Has some, I think Brittany said it had some role-playing aspects to it as well. Had some nice twist to it. So I think that's why it's doing quite well on Kickstarter. We're really excited to get this game out. So thank you, everybody, for your support on that. All righty. And let's see, somebody was upset, Ed says, about the font size used for a game title on a lock and load game. So yeah, you got to watch the typefaces, font sizes. There's a lot of minefields out there. Welcome to the world.
It's a crazy world.
Watch out, guys. Watch out. Okay, so what would you like to cover next? We got a lot of comments in already. I'm happy to give some updates on games if you like, and we can do a quiz if we have time.
Well, all I want to say is, again, we're 45 minutes in. This has been flowing with no problem, and we didn't have an agenda, and this is what it's about. So go on.
All right. Well, kudos to everybody for all the...
Kudos to me.
Kudos to you, Bill, for everything. Can do it without you, obviously.
Well, then we find out a guy, a guy emails me and said, "Hey, I just want to let you know that, I just want to let you know that. Did you know that on the internet you can get your games downloaded for free and play?"
Oh, that yes.
Okay,
yes.
And I said, "What are you talking about?" And I guess we have games. Some guy took our games, scanned it, and posted on Steam without our without our knowledge. And people can go on Steam and I guess play like how many games? 12 games?
Yeah, it's up there. It's about 15 to.
Yeah, so we told Steam take it down.
Yeah,
right?
So
Didn't we tell them that, Joe?
Yeah, I'm working. Yep, I flagged them. So we'll. Yeah.
Did they talk to you?
Haven't heard back from Steam yet. So I flagged it, and there's always a next step after that if they don't respond. So
know what I'll say? I'll tell Steam you'll get something from my lawyer.
Because you love lawyers, remember?
It's me writing it as a lawyer. I just pretend I'm a lawyer. Okay, and I don't have to pay myself.
Kevin's our guru on Vassal. Vassal's really it. Vassal's really for war games. That's really
is it Tabletop Simulator or Steam?
Yeah, it's Tabletop Simulator, but it's on Steam. So it's on Steam is where you get Tabletop Simulator. So
yeah, that's
interchange the terms, but it is based on Tabletop.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so there's all kinds of stuff going on, and it's a few games. All right, so some people have been asking, so I thought I'd just take a moment, Bill, just to give everybody an update on Spitfire Ace. So this is this is the new cover. We want to go with a different cover approach. We just want to mix things up a little bit. Bill, you can sort of talk about that, but you said let's go, with this training manual style look. I think you said it reminded you of something from your past childhood, but we want to mix it up a little bit. So this is Hardy Boys, right? So this is the box cover for the game. Hopefully we'll get people's attention. We do have, and this, by the way, the goal is I'm going to be turning this in end of the month. So I've got about 10 days left. So here's the, so this is, think about the Ace series that Gregory Smith does. This is actually lead designed by Nigel Hodge based on Greg's Ace series, Night Fighter Ace, so on and so forth. But it's Spitfire Ace, Battle of Britain, Summer of 40. So you can, I'll show some of the components here, but that's the back of the box. It's a solitaire game. Could be co-op play as well, but it's really a solitaire game. So there's the back of the box. I'll be adding the artwork to the pre-order page, by the way. I'll be definitely doing that. Here we have the counters, the front of the counters. Oops, did I just skip one? So here's the front side of the counters for you, so you can get an idea what they look like, and I can zoom in even more if you want to see the detail by Ilya on the airplanes. So there's the bombers, that also some fighters, escorts, because they're flying over Britain, doing what they're doing, attacking London and all the other areas. So that's the front counter sheet. And here's the reverse side. This is the nice level of detail. As you can see, statuses as Gregory's series game goes. You're tracking a lot of things, skills, experience levels, impact to your pilots and your crew, and target cities. So lots of cool information there. Artwork came out really nice on the game. Like I said, this is just wrapping up. We've got our historical Ace cards as well. So if you want to take on the personality of a certain, we'll just focus on one here. So if you want to take on a personality of a card, this is the information on the card, gets into the skills they have, things, etc., special starting abilities. So hope you like that. And what else do we have? This is the one of the displays for the Hurricane. So you would be playing the role of a pilot during the Battle of Britain. So this is, again, those familiar with Night Fighter Ace and all the other games, you're going to be familiar with this system for sure. And you get an idea of your tracking skills, the status of your plane, the ammunition, all the different ammunition you have, any random events. Again, standard Gregory Smith work here, but again, hat tip to Nigel Hodge. I think he's based out of Australia, who did the design here. This is one of those dated pre-orders, again, that we want to get out. So this is clearing out the backlog. We have various attack position mats based on the type of target. And that's why the die roll modifiers will be different based on the targets as well and the approaches. So this is just one example with the Dornier DO17, but we've got other, multiple displays as well. And then here I've got the, let me see if I can move this over to my other. Yep, I got lots of stuff here. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can move this. Sorry to move this thing. There's so many files on it. Here we go. I think I got it. Oh, thank you. And I got to go back. So here's the rule booklet. Again, spending the next 10 days proofing it. But again, very familiar Ace series rules. So got the rules finalized here.
Why did you call up?
This is the last step of the game. So again, really nice bibliography to the game as well. So those that want to catch up on some reading and source materials on Battle of Britain, we got a really strong bibliography by Nigel Hodge as well. But again, you can see this is really wrapping up. And I'll be getting the artwork on the website. So just wanted to share a little bit about that. So let's see here. So I think everybody's...
Somebody mentioned, Matt came up with a good point. He said, well, the reason why they were mad was because it didn't have the Third World War in it. Okay, in the title. Okay, and it's part of the series. And I'll tell you why. Because the Third World War was something of a title that was 30 years ago or 40 years ago. Okay, right? And we reprinted it, and we reprinted the first one, and there's a lot of changes between the first one and the second one. Okay, the one that GDW did was not the same that the one we did. Okay, there were some basic, a lot of things were the same, but it was a different thing. So I wanted to get away because our products are going to be all new and they have nothing to do with GDW. Okay, and that end of it. So that's why we changed the name, okay? Because we're going to be doing a lot more. We've got like 3 or 4 more games in this series. And what you'll find out is that because we're going to the Asian front, things are a little different than what they are in the European front.
Right, so, added some new rules and things.
Yeah, so my thing was, look, okay, GDW Third World War Series was, in my mind, those 4 games. Okay. And that's why I'm not beholden to that title. Okay. And that's why I decided that it was now, it's now my version, my version, my theater, my game.
All right. So, all right. So
somebody said that, so I said repeated it.
All right. So hope that update had a bunch of people asking about Spitfire Ace. So I hope that scratches that itch for you. Again, I'll be turning in the project end of this month. And we even got down to the rules being laid out already. So you can see how close Spitfire
we want to
Ace
get that one done.
to being done. Absolutely. So next I want to share, people have been asking, just got 2 left. I'll try to go fast because I might run out of time tonight. But Air Assault on Crete, I just want to share quickly by Vance von Voorhees. It includes a bonus game, Cyprus, in it. And just to show you real quickly here, we've got 2 different maps. And these maps are not final. This one still has a ways to go, but I just want to give you an update on it. You can see there's charts and tables, not all listed all over the map yet. So this is, pretty much getting close to final.
What you got in Eastern Front, John?
Eastern Front? Okay,
we'll skip something I want. Yeah, all
right, so here we go. So a reminder of Eastern Front, it's 4 different games, 2 battles in 42, which can be combined as one larger game, and then 2 separate battles of 43. So same, it's got a series rule booklet, standard set of rules. And I'll share with you the maps. We'll start with the maps on this one. So this is Eastern Front operational battles. Then I'll talk about the status of the game.
Well, John told me this is ready to go to print in 30 days.
Yeah, so this one you can see the map is cut off at the top. That's because we have 2 games that can be joined together as an option for one larger double game.
I like that.
So basically you can join 2. You can play this separately. So this is Operation Frederikus. So you can play this one by itself, just with this one map, or you can also play separately Pincers, which is a little bit of a larger map, as you can see.
Are these easy? Are these easy to play?
Yes, they are easy to play. Yes, and there's unit facing in it all the time too. Just so you know.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it's easy.
Yeah,
to play.
easy. It's easy to play, especially because we got the rules pretty much really.
That's
down.
a good one. Some Fargo guy said I don't like the title.
There you go. We call it Fargo. We'll call it Fargo. Maybe we can just do that.
Okay, I got a question for you. Greg Warren just told me that it's 12 pages of rules.
Yes.
12 pages of rules.
Yeah, I'll show the rule booklet here. Actually, the rule booklet.
No,
I'm not sure I have that here or not. I'll have to check. But
okay.
The rules had the biggest focus of the work to be. I'm not going to get into the details, but let's just say a lot of work went into the rules, even to get it to 12 pages. Let's say it started around 6. So we had to. Greg was busy. Let's just say Greg's been busy.
Right? I'm not going to say anything. Okay.
All right. So yeah, just needed, let's just say we put a lot of development work into the game. And so we've got these 2 maps that can join. So again, just reminder, Frederikus by itself. We've got the Pincers, and you can combine them both together. That's why at the bottom edge here, it's against the edge. And then we've got for 40, we've got these other 2 separate games as well. So there's 4 battles, and 2 of the battles can be combined for one larger game. So there's the 4 maps. Here we have the French. This is the back of the counter. So we got it out of order. Hopefully, I wish I had the front somewhere. I can't tell if I got the front in here. I lost the fronts for some reason. But here we go. Oh no, it's one file. So we'll zoom in here a little bit, and also updated the counters. So Greg Warren's been part of the project. We updated the counters. If a unit has multiple steps to it, it has little pips on it. So those little circles that I'm showing, I'll show that to you right here. So there's little pips. These are units that have extra steps to them. Yes. So on the reverse side, so we give you sort of a heads up. So we were doing a lot of refinement. This is like a fine wine. A lot of refining being done to the game. So that's the front side. And then, of course, I showed the back side earlier as well. So that is right. And multiple. There's 2 counter sheets, by the way. Actually, I thought it was 3. Yep, 3 counter sheets because of markers. Because it is 4 games. It is 4 games. They're going to have quite a few counters spread across 4 games. So we've got.
Now, how's the setup?
How's the setup? We're going to have setup displays, which aren't done yet. That's the last step. So we're going to have setup displays for each game.
But is it free setup or is it hex setup?
It's I believe it's hex setup.
Oh, nice.
Yep, hex setup, pretty standard. The player aid cards are going through a final update, so we did some change.
Thank God.
We did some changes to the rules. We changed the terminology of the combat results table, the abbreviations for the results. We're getting into really, really fine details of this game to really, really get it where we want it to be. So we're really happy with where we're at. But we are doing, as Greg can comment here in the chat, we are doing some final changes to the display aids, player aid cards. But again, pretty straightforward game, not many pages of rules. And all types of play options, one mappers or a two mapper. So lots of fun stuff there. You could easily play it solitaire as well. So
and this is purely a dice-driven combat. You don't have a combat table, right?
Combat results table is right here. So this was getting updated, I believe, still. But yeah, this is the combat results table right here. Nice variations in terms of effects. Nice. You can get disrupted results, forced retreat. So there's some nice variability. It's not just you take a step loss and that's it. There's disruption and other effects in the game as well. We've got headquarter effects and ranges. So there's enough meat on the bone. This one reminds me of SPI's Army Group South Quad in terms of having some meat on the bone.
So everything's almost done, except for I don't see any setup charts.
Yeah, no setup charts yet. And we've gone through the rules heavily. So we're just making sure everything's in sync between the rules and the player aid cards and making sure we're using the consistent terminology.
Wow.
So it's final phase. So this one, and again, apologies, this one took quite a while, but we did need to spend quite a bit of time on the rules and we really fleshed them out and we're really happy with the rules. They haven't been laid out yet. That's the last step. So I don't have rules or display cards to show, but that will be coming. It'll be done by end of next month. And again, on the Crete one, I'm not going to spend time on that. We don't have time anymore tonight, but yeah, we're making good progress on Crete. Absolutely. And there's our setup displays. There's drafts of the setup display. So lots going on there. So the only other thing I have, if we have time, is quizzes, but I don't know if you want any quizzes tonight because we've gone an hour already.
No. Somebody asked about the Stellar Horizons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can talk about that.
The same as Stellar Horizons 1, and it's not.
Nope. Separate
games, different time periods, different universes. Okay. Not even more of a, what would you say? It's got combat, but it's more of a exploration game. Yeah. Okay, than a combat game. But you don't need to own Stellar 1 to buy Stellar 2. And I think people can like that. I think I like the Eastern Front Ace thing. That was good, or whatever it's called. Yeah, Eastern Front, whatever it is.
Yeah, and
Spitfire Ace, I like that. Yeah. Battle Hymn, when we do Battle Hymn 2, we're going to reprint Battle Hymn 1. Okay? Blue Water Navy is the only one that we don't have in-house at the moment. Blue Water Navy 2. Okay, Stuart, they're going back and forth. He's got his last review that we're trying to get him to do. Okay, and then that will be done. But Battle Hymn 1 will not be released until Battle Hymn
2.
Blue Water Navy won't be reprinted either until Blue Water 2.
Okay. Say that backwards. Now say that backwards.
No, it's very confusing. I'm confused. Any news on Trench Raid again? Okay, I think we're looking at that's one that will squeak in 2025. Okay, but again, those just went up on pre-order. Okay, but yeah, 2025. And like I said, the catalog, when you look at those dates, okay, they're not going to be like arbitrary dates that never came true like in the past. Okay, basically, these are real dates. So I think that would be good for the customers. And something else has been shipping out too that you'll be getting, right?
Yeah.
Bill shipped some stuff out.
All right, and then yes, Joe's on YouTube. Yes, actually, no. I want to correct this. This is going to be more. It's a new design. So the first thing you'll hear, it really is a new design by Vance von Boris, but it really comes more from the Avalon Hill edition of the game. I would say, as far as the starting point for the new design, not the Operation Mercury game. So just to be clear, Joe, this is, if you've got Operation Mercury from GMT, hold on to it, because this is not that game. This is really a new edition, new design based on the Avalon Hill Crete, but it's a new design, but it's definitely not Operation Mercury in approach. So I just want to be clear on that, so you can happily hold on to that game.
Steel Wolves will be exact. Steel Wolves will have Fleet Boat expansion in the game. So
yeah, and that one's also wrapping up. I just have a map troop.
Else,
Yep, task to complete there. Yep.
Oh yeah, you know what? Okay, I think this might be wrong.
Okay.
But I went the old pre-order system.
Gumroad?
Simulators that we had, Gumroad.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that I tried to do Zeppelin. Okay, and it wouldn't let me do it. So I think that might be a thing where it's over. Okay, that I won't be able to charge any of those. I definitely can't charge them for Zeppelin. Okay, so they wouldn't let me do it for some reason. And I would think that might be true for the other ones too. So it might be where Gumroad is gone.
Yeah.
Okay, and those pre-orders that disappeared or whatever, not available to be charged.
Okay, sounds good. And I think that covers, I don't see any other questions there, Bill.
Yeah, any other questions?
I think we're good. I think we thanks to everybody. Lots of, you've overwhelmed us. So apologies if we missed some questions, because tonight we had a bunch of them. So you guys are awesome tonight.
So you guys get an A+.
A+, there you go. That's all. I've never gotten an A+. I think the highest I got was a C+.
Yeah, I think what we're going to do for the 100th, which is when? The highest you ever got was what, a C+, John?
Yeah.
When did I give you that? I must have been on drugs.
I know. Usually it's in the D's. I was trying to move it up.
Oh, okay. You were trying to have a massive curve.
I know. I was trying to sneak in a C+ on you there.
It was the bell curve with you on the top.
Yeah, with everyone getting A's and Giant.
Yeah. I try to set up I'm just setting up everybody else for success.
No, what was I just said? Oh yeah, the 100th
episode
is, what are we at now?
96. Today is 96.
96. So if I go to my calendar, October, I don't know where we are. Yeah, October 3rd would be 97. Yep. 98. 99. Well, that's not right. Oh no, we were gonna. I guess it doesn't work. Because we were going to do the 100th one at the convention.
You can still do that.
It doesn't work.
You can do a special edition.
No, we can't do a special edition because then, it is the 100th.
Oh, Mo will be there. Mo will have his podcast going. Mo has his podcast. You can do that.
Oh, no. Wow, I don't know now.
Mo says you got to do it, but he'll do his podcast.
Yeah, we were going to do something at the convention. And here's why I don't like doing stuff at the convention. Because I'll tell you why. As you will know, I need to really be focused for these. As you can see. But no, there's just a lot of stuff going on at the convention. Okay, and no, I don't think, I think Vicky, I didn't know, I thought it was on the same day.
Well, somebody said that
Vicky said, why don't
ago.
you do the 100th on the convention? So I just thought it fell perfectly on that, but it doesn't. It's a week off. But I'm thinking about it, and the group voted to do it. But we always have good intentions, but we're always very busy at the convention doing stuff. But that's it.
Yeah, and then just since you mentioned the Expo, if you go to the Expo page, we've posted our first update with the special events plan. The green highlights are seminars that are slated, and again, the schedule's subject to change, but we've got a pretty full schedule already. And we're going to be adding stuff. I'm pretty sure we will. I'll be reaching out to all the designers in attendance just to confirm, see if they want to add anything. So anybody's looking for more excuses to be at Campus Expo, which I hope you'll definitely attend. We've got the special events calendar up. Gregory Smith, of course, will be there. Actually, we have a lot of designers there. I think we have at least 12 designers are going to be in attendance. So lots of special events. I don't have time to talk about all the different things we're doing, but maybe we can save that for a future episode as we get closer to the Expo. So I just want to share that.
Vicky's yelling at me now. Okay, this is like our fourth post where she's yelling at me that she told me it would have to be done a week earlier, which she probably did, but I probably forgot. And she did say she'd be happy to assist.
There you go. There you go. See,
and I brought it up to the team, and the team said, "What?" But no, I don't. But I don't want to. I'm going to be quiet now because I don't want her yelling at me anymore.
Okay. All right. So now, okay, we're gonna change the topic. Definitely. So, so I'd say we'll skip the quiz for tonight because we're over already. I think.
Yes. This has been a great show. Again, what's the common denominator, guys? It works when you guys are interactive.
It's Bill. That's a common denominator.
Oh yeah, it's Bill. Yeah, that's the common denominator. Me. No, it's not about me.
All right.
Hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button for me.
All right, everybody, please get in your hashtag town hall because we're going to give away a free game tonight. We're going to do it right now. We're going to close the show. Thanks for staying with us a little over tonight, but it was a pleasure to be with you again. What are we giving away, Billy?
Zeppelin.
Oh, Zeppelin Raider, 2nd edition. Very nice. Okay, so let's see where we're at here. We'll share the screen. We are at, you can't read it. I can. It's 170 entries out of 191 people. So again, we'll give it another 15 seconds. Please hit hashtag town hall. You only need to do it once. Make sure you have the hashtag in there. And I want to make sure you have a chance to win. It's a wonderful game. I saw somebody was commenting before the pre-show during the music that they were just going to play Zeppelin Raider, and it's a real gas. So fun comment there. It is a great game, Zeppelin Raider. So you definitely want to have a chance to win this game. All righty. With that being said, let's go ahead and see who the winner is tonight. Thanks again to everybody. We're going to do our drawing.
The Jets and Patriots are on Amazon. They're not even on regular TV.
Yeah, I can't keep track of all the different channels.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd have that on Amazon on Thursday night.
I think we need to move to Peacock or Town Hall. Maybe we can do that, or we'll figure it out. All right, everybody, here we go. This is for the new 2nd edition of Zeppelin Raider, and the winner of Zeppelin Raider 2nd edition is I don't know this person from YouTube, overseas, the Bodenheck. I think that's somebody new. Is that somebody new?
No, I don't think it's overseas.
It's like a Swedish name.
Yeah, well, let's hope it's not.
I don't know. So, if congratulations, Bodenheck, on your win. I'm thinking it's Swedish because of HEK at the end. That looks very Finnish or Swedish to me. We have the Dallas Stars. We have all these Finnish players, of course. So that does look along those lines. So Bill will personally
send us an email.
Bill will be flying out personally to give you your Zeppelin.
Yeah,
he'll be flying first class.
John does have some good ones.
No, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, all right, so here we go. So the Boneheck is the grand prize winner of tonight. We are all very jealous because it's a great game by Gregory Smith, and thanks for providing it, Billy and Bill. And I think
late next. I think Breaking the Chains is shipping next.
That is correct from the homepage.
And yes, It's not the future. Because it was the future when we did the first game.
Yeah.
But the reprint is not the future now. It's a retro game.
Oh,
it's a hypothetical retro game, right?
Oh, I like that. Hypothetical retro. I could put
instead of when we released it in 2012 or 13, it was the future 2020. But now it's not the future 2020.
It's become retro.
It's a retro hypothetical 2020.
Wow, you're
it's
swinging
like
it out.
The World War. Something that could have happened that didn't happen.
Very cool. I like it. Sold.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Okay. Have a good one.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Okay. Take care. Bye.